Good morning and welcome to Tuna Commander Glapohkpa Chesson talk show on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday morning, November the 16th, 2023. Let's go to Liberia, see what's happening. I know everybody want to know what's happening. Election was yesterday. Let's see what Samuel Wilco got. Sam, what's up?
Yeah, good morning, Rod. Good morning. A bright day, very sunny day in Liberia this morning.
I hear you.
And the city is so quiet. Yesterday was the first announcement from NEC and regarding the results, the preliminary results, and Geh-Leh. So we expect more results this evening.
Wow.
But the news from Foya, Lofa County says those that were involved, over 8 persons that were involved in electoral violence in the first round of election in Foya district have been charged and followed to court by the Ministry of Justice.
They in Foya?
They in Bong County.
Oh, so they brought them down to Bong County.
Yeah, they're where they were incarcerated.
Oh, they were incarcerated in Bong County.
In Bong County, yes.
And the incident occurred in Foya.
In Foya district. Okay. Yeah. A man named Otello Manson. He was arrested in a place called Geh-Leh town in Nima County with a single barrel gun at the polling center. Wow. He's been arrested and the police got him in custody.
Was there any incident?
No.
Okay.
No, he had this gun in his bag and say he has gone to cast his vote. He's definitely farm. So, but now he's arrested and awaiting court trial. On yesterday, protesters gathered at the Monrovia City Corporation, the MCC, the City Hall, demanding the resignation of the city mayor because the city is so filthy. Yeah, so the field has.
They tired with the picky.
They tired with the filth.
With the picky.
And say, they are according they are demanding his resignation if he can improve it.
Monrovia City mayor is a late high school kid. He went and forced his way to college. He said he got a degree. Now he run our city. The dirtiest city in Africa, you go give it to a late high school dropout kid to run. And you expect that kid to clean up Monrovia. Jefferson Koji came and talk straight. You listen to him, he trying to pronounce all the words he can to sound big and bad. And he just, a little kid, give him a job that's too humongous for him. Can Jefferson Koji clean up Monrovia? Give me a break. He need to go find a little taller chima to taller himself. Go ahead, Sam. Let's carry on with this thing, man.
In Grand Cruz County, news from Grand Cruz says that centers were quarantined. The buses are being quarantined due to suspected excess, bottle stuffing. That's why NEC did not announce Grand Cruz results yesterday. So they are still investigating. And the deputy speaker of the House. Grand Cruz is just
20
over. See that?
Over 20?
Over 20 cities.
In Grand Cruz
with less population.
With less than 20.
Not even 100. They even reach not even 60,000. You get 20 cities. And Grand Cruz is a county where the president comes from, President Weah. Abuchi, the Senate Pro Tem, the Deputy Speaker, they all hail from Grand Cruz County. And Grand Cruz is one of the remotest counties in Liberia.
Wow.
Very underdeveloped. But got more than 20 cities.
Wow. And they cities that they two huts in their kitchen and toilet.
Mm.
That what they call city, my people.
Or maybe
Everyone
up to
live
10,
in
or
two
maybe up
huts,
to 10, 15%. That's
or
all
they
city.
WC, or they kitchen. That's a city. Okay, that the Liberia definition of city. So when you when you travel, anywhere you see two huts, or they WC and kitchen fire, that's a city. Go ahead, Sam.
Uh,
Unbelievable.
the election coordination committee, they want NEC to, NEC to release result at least twice a day because the candidates are not many. I just two. Why delay? According to Oscar Bro, so they want to be done twice a day,
Yeah,
but NEC
because
has not
by
responded.
now the results supposed to be out. When was the election? Day before yesterday?
Day before yesterday, Tuesday.
The results supposed to be out today. Why is neck for two people and most of the polling stations counted the ballots that night, right?
Yeah.
So why is this hold up? These people can't do their jobs. I mean, Liberians are so damn incompetent everywhere. Huh? A simple presidential election, everybody did their ballots. All the polling stations counted their ballots that night, the next morning. This is 2 days after the election. Why we still haven't gotten the results? You know, this just demonstrates the kind of incompetence in our country, man. Every level of our government, incompetent. And all the people got degrees. That's what I don't understand. All the people got degrees. But when the leadership is weak and sick and dead, what do you expect the fish to be? The fish is dead. When the head is dead, the body is dead. Why everybody in our country so damn incompetent, man? You need a military man to take over that damn country. Let's straighten up Liberia. Let me take over that country and you'll see people running up and down. Or they be jailed or flogged. We're going to flog criminals. We're going to flog the useless incompetence. We give you job, you got degree. You come to a degree, say you got degree. You can't do that job, you will be flogged. What are we running here, man? A circus? George, we are an idiot. Everybody under him idiots. Y'all see my people? It's true. When the head is rotten, then the head of the fish is rotten. The whole damn fish is rotten. Look at all the educated people, they can't do nothing in our country right. What's wrong? And it's been like this since my time. Our country will change. That way you need Rodney Chesson to take over Liberia. Liberia will change overnight. You will see all these damn useless people with degrees running like they never ran in their lives. Because if they don't, they will go to jail. Y'all try that shit. What's wrong with us, man? We're all incompetent. People come with degrees and sitting there talking about the big book and they can't do the work. Why 2 days after the runoff election, we got results here? For only two people. Sam, go ahead with the news. You know, this is the thing that made me mad. Because we ain't got no damn leader in that damn country. Everybody want to do what they want to do. You be careful.
Now, now still in the southeast.
Go ahead.
Still in the southeast, in Maryland County, Plebo Southern District, the embattled representative elect Anthony Williams and accused Dr. Francis Carter of being involved in trying to thwart the election results in favor of Baba Chimas,
Who is that?
the speaker.
Who is Dr. Francis Carter?
Dr. Francis Carter is the medical officer assigned at the hospital in Maryland County.
Is it Carter or Carter?
Carter.
T-E-H.
Carter. Francis Carter. Right.
Continue.
So those are the major headlines coming from Liberia this morning.
Okay.
Uh,
So the rest of the country is quiet so far.
yeah, Liberia is quiet.
How
Uh,
often? How often is neck coming out with a news report?
Lex is daily. It's daily, 4:30 p.m. daily,
They better get up and
and
act and do that thing
and
right.
and and EEC is saying that is too long. It should be twice a day, at least by from 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock in
It
the
should be
afternoon.
done. Period. The counting
Yeah,
will be over by now. You know, this is what causes problems. What all this delay? Then the people will start questioning the whole process. People will start suspecting fraud. People will start spreading rumors. That's why you don't waste time with these things. You know, the election over, get it over with. Why all these incompetent people, man, in our country? And Liberian people are more productive than this, man. I got people under me. I got people working under me in Ghana, and they don't have no college degrees. Some of them even one of them got high school degree. The rest of them don't have degrees. But when I tell them do something, it's done. When the leadership is screwed up, the body is screwed up. You think you'll be working under me? I said, get something done. It will not be done. You'll take 4 or 5 days to do it. What kind of leadership we got in our country? Then we expect Liberia to grow and change. We need rapid development. We got to clean up Monrovia. What do you think will take another 10, 20 years to clean up our country? When I come home, Liberia will be cleaned up. Monrovia will be cleaned up in 1 week. The whole damn nation coming to clean up Monrovia. That's our capital city. Everybody coming to clean up Monrovia. We coming from Basel, Cape Man, Sino, Monrovia. You ever seen Monrovia packed before? Monrovia will be packed. We'll clean up Monrovia in 1 week. In 1 week, you will eat off the ground in Monrovia. That's a Chesson talking. Take it to the bank. It will happen. What are the incompetence in our country for, man? What are the uselessness for? All the educated bastards running around with degrees and shit, talking about they got degrees for different. All of that don't matter. High school people will run our government, and we'll pay them for the level of education. Nobody will make $1,000 in Liberia. Everybody making $700, $500 because everybody will be high school graduate. All you damn useless college people, you think you're coming with your foreign degrees to screw my country up? Useless people. That's why we got to revert to our 1980 revolution. The way our country is, we can't move forward. We can't move forward. How can you function in a nasty, funky nation? You can't. Only the fools and idiots and dummies from Gibraltar and the Zogos can do that. No sensible man will function in a nasty, dirty country like Monrovia. Come on, man. Only idiots will live and be dressing up like the civilized people in a nasty, dirty city like Monrovia. Only idiots. Sensible people. I can't come to Monrovia? The place is full of stench and disease. Why would you come and dress up in that nasty place? Give me a break. All of you are living in stench and dirt and nastiness. All the clothes you're wearing, the stench is going on it. That's no way to live. And so all the damn stealing you're doing in Liberia don't mean nothing. All of your rogues, from George Weah straight to the damn messengers in Liberia, everybody is a damn rogue. So we don't know who to catch. It's been like that forever, and it's gotten worse. It's been like that from Tubman time, and it's gotten worse. Everybody a damn rogue. Everybody in Liberia is supported by the Liberian government and people. And that shit gotta stop. Because we never progress. by living like animals and mediocre people. What kind of lives are we living, man? Give me a break. All these useless educated people talking about the educated. You think I care about the education? You educated, you living all that mess and slime and dirt and nastiness.
Okay.
You calling yourself elite? Is that any elitism? That's bullshit. 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 Go ahead, Sam. You got anything else? You know, it makes me. Well, I think on the kind of people that they're talking all this big book and acting that they all still shit living in a mess in Liberia, in Monrovia. How you go around pretending you all civilized and shit, and your country is full of shit. The nastiness and dirt all around you. Then you feel comfortable living in there. I cannot do that. I cannot. I lived like that all my life, man. We be down and downtrodden upon all our lives. How long will it take the shit? I'm tired, man. I'm just tired. I'm tired because we got that. There's a better way to live, man. There's a better way. And some of us know it, but we just don't want to accept it because we're from Africa. Then when you go to talk, some they call me a black white man or something like that. I know what they call me because I think. You know, because I can't live in filth like that. You know, I'm a U.S. military man. It's not because of pride. It's because of training. I'm a U.S. Army man. When I come in a place and see a place dirty, I can't stay there. I can't stay there. U.S. Army people, I clean house better than women. That's my training. When I can get on my knees and take toothbrush and scrape between the edges of the ceiling and the tiles to keep it clean. And people come inspecting with white gloves and run their hands on it to make sure and dust don't leave on their hands. You know that place is clean. Y'all don't know cleaning, but y'all were learning. I come in home. Y'all will learn cleaning. Our country, my people, y'all will change. If y'all give me the opportunity, we'll change our country. Because I will not tolerate the mess. I will not tolerate it. And people will be trained effectively. Because before I punish you, you'll be trained. I can't punish you while training. But our country got to change, man. Do you see how real people live? You change, man. You gotta be a big shot or white man to be clean. I'm a soldier. That's my job. When I enter an area, it better be clean before I sit on there. You know, all soldiers not fighting wars. When we're not fighting wars, we are effectively performing duties. Everything is not about war. Everything is not about dressing nice in the military. We are clean. When you enter a military building, that floor is shining. You can eat on that floor. And that's the way Liberia coming to be. Because I would not enter in the damn place with dirt. Our mentalities will change. It will change. When you have pride within yourself, you cannot tolerate dirt. You cannot. But when you work at every morning and comfortable and all the nastiness around you, see people going with chima bucket and with toilet, they not sleep all night and shit in the bucket. Then instead of finding a hole to dig it in or somewhere to put it in, they come right in the street and throw it in the middle of the street. How can you live like that? You think all that stench and nastiness will be just right there? It's spreading. We're surrounded by nastiness in Liberia. Because our leaders are so incompetent and useless and weak, our country cannot get clean. When I see Monrovia, I don't blame George Weah. I blame all the educated fools in Monrovia who live in there in that dirt and stench and supposed to be educated and wise. Why are you living like that? All you educated buffoons in Liberia, you're calling yourself educated people. When y'all wake up in the morning and look at all the stench and dirt around you, what is the use of your education? It's no use to you. All of y'all need to go in the army. All of y'all need to go in the army because y'all need to be taught cleanliness, hygiene. All the educated people in Liberia, if y'all can live in that nasty country, in that nasty city as it is, all of you are part of the dirt and nastiness, and you need to be clean. The truth can be told. You cannot live in nastiness and say you're not part of the nastiness. There's no way. There is no way any civilized man under the sun will live in that kind of nastiness and accept it every morning and get up and look at it every morning and say that's a normal way of life. Something is wrong with your mind. So, because your nose and your body already gone. The scent, the stench, finish taking it. You don't know scent no more. You know when you wake up, when you not smell so much nastiness, when you wake up, you see that natural air. Oh, let me tell you, and I saw shit around you. You get it, because you used to it. Every morning you getting up, then the same shit you smelling. So when you wake up one morning, it's natural. It's like, oh, God, what a nice scent. I wouldn't live there. But when you in it, you in it. We inside. But we want to be inside. Our educated people let us down, man. That's why when I say our educated people let us down, Sam, I'm not talking about money or education. I'm talking about their own living conditions, their own behaviors, their own attitudes in the midst of all this impoverishment and suffering of our people. You know, selfishness. This is why our country can't grow. Selfishness. Everybody thinking about me, what's in it for me, when I will get mine. You know, that's the only thing.
But Rod, that's not only in Monrovia City Center. All our Painesville, Gardners, all those places, you get the dirt part of beyond fences, big money boys or big cars is sitting in the fields. You're right.
Where do the majority of the rich people in our country live?
Congotown now.
Where the majority of our government, where they live? All of them
around yeah, in Monrovia.
All of them in Monrovia.
And the Ravi, how what I'm saying.
When everybody leave the cities and the counties and come to Monrovia, there's nobody in the other counties to clean it up. So we expect it to be nasty and dirty. Okay? So we know those people from the counties are nasty and dirty. So they come to Monrovia, all of them come and gang up in Monrovia and live in the nastiness. What do you call those kind of people?
So I mean, the entire country is dirty.
They're all nasty.
Yeah.
All the leaders, they're nasty people. They're nasty, dirty, stink, useless people. You got to come to Liberia to tell me that? I know that.
Sorry, country.
You got all these useless native people living in our country. They didn't know how to read and write. They didn't know how to use toilet. Fresh toilet, they don't know how to use. All of them back up in the temple. Just I bet all of them got buckets in the corner. When they have, they say, "Excuse me, let me go use the bucket." But man, our country, our country is country.
Liberia got a serious problem.
Like DJ Terry, you say, "Excuse me, let me go use the chimo bucket. I'll be right back." You go your baby, go sit on the chimo. Can you imagine that? In our modern places today, we got people using chima and bucket and taking poo outside with their hands from the temple of justice to waste it in the back by the police station. Where do they waste the poo from the temple of justice?
River at the back of the yard.
Yeah, in front of. Don't talk about that. I want to keep my county, man. I want to keep my county. People houses. That was 5 years ago. I was in Liberia. 5 or 7. I won't be wrong. I always think I just came from Liberia. But when in Liberia, when Cape Mount County the film to do interview and all of that, I said, let me go Cape Mount because that's the closest place around Monrovia. I want to go uptown. I want to go where I can see the river, the ocean, and everything. First of all, the ocean and the river, the Piso and the ocean almost finished taking Cape Mount. Cape Mount gone. The people just sitting down there on a little small piece of land. I get there, man, Sam. It was upside down. Everything.
You mean Rawa Sport?
Rawa Sport, man. The ocean finna take it over
Yeah.
Rawa Sport. I go there, we're interviewing the mayor, right? We sitting there interviewing the mayor. I have my girls there interviewing the mayor. I'm filming. So I said, oh, I want to use the restroom. They said, oh, go in the house right to the back. So I walk in the house. Luckily, I was careful, you know. All under the house, that like Piso. I walked to the back. I said, wow, people say, open the I opened the door to the river there. I said,
Jesus.
I said, in the lake, the house over the lake coming under the house. All you got to do is just open the window and just bend. And just go to town right there, man. And clean yourself, drop everything right in the river, in Lake Piso. Let Lake Piso. Sam, I thought I was going to fall in the river, man. The river under the house. I said, what? Let me get out of the house, my man. I work in corrections. I work in corrections in Rhode Island. Sam, there are some houses I've been in. You're on the 3rd floor. You can look straight down and see the 1st floor. Those houses need to be condemned. But people are living in them. You on the 3rd floor, you walking around. You can't walk in the center of the floor. All the center of the floor gone. But people still living in them.
Wow.
Yeah, they got
In
tired.
the United States?
In the United States, my man.
What? A condo sort of system, and they can condemn those kind of building?
So everything I like to see it is, man. They got some rich places, they got some bad places all over the world. Every country like that. Don't let anybody impress you and tell you that one country is all perfect. There are some places in this country here, worse than Liberia. Worse, I've seen it, I've been there. How I do, I travel. I used to travel to the Caribbean, but since they started doing the killing and things like that, now I travel in America. There are plenty of places you have to see, man. This is a great nation. Outstanding, man, Sam. There are some things here. You can't see everything in this country, man. This country is vast and marvelous. Some things, and there are some marvelous things here. But you got to go to one to see. Yeah, you see? And that's the only way you see those kind of things. Otherwise than that, you'll not be able to see it. So, unless you get out, I tell my people in the Liberian community, don't stay home. You know? Yeah, you may not have money to go to Disneyland or anything. Get in your car and drive on a vacation. Just drive to Florida with your family. They got cheap hotels, especially if you go. What I know as a dog.
The dog fire.
Yeah, if you go down south in America, there are some cheap hotels. Hotels are cheap, $50, $60. You know, you find any kind of hotel, my man. Okay, you find some nice one, $80. Yeah, when you go down south. Down south is cheaper. It's cheaper living. Up north, that's where you have the industries. North, New York, Rhode Island, Boston. That way, America was industrialized on this side. Okay, you had a big factory. People start farming on this side and started doing factory work and started doing, industrial work. Down south, people still do farming and things like that. So living down south in America is far cheaper than living up north. You know, when you live up north, you live with money and technology and all these different things that come. All the things inventing all the inventive things, the modern things, they're up in the northern area. Although they're in the southern area too, but those people down there, their culture different. They're more like Liberians. Most of us come from the south. They call Congo people. They come from the south. So you see, when you come here, you see many of our ways. The people in the south got it. Even the way we talk, you got it. They talk like that down south. Some places you go down south, you think you're in Liberia. By the way the people talk, you
Mm-hmm.
can't understand some of that. You know, and then they be talking. So, and that one makes this nation, different parts. And second, my man, the greatness of this area is so big. They got areas that only mountain people live there. They got mountain areas. It's different from south. It's different from the east. They got their own culture. They got their own way time. They got their own way of life. America is vast. So when you come here,
From a diverse background now.
yeah, diverse cultures, diverse
Yeah.
ethnicity. Some places you go, some people, they like religious people, they go way out in the wilderness. They won't be with anybody else. When you're in the plane coming over America, you look at America, you see a town where you not see nobody else around that town. Maybe you see 50, 60 houses and nothing else for miles and miles. Yeah, some people live like that. Even in Rhode Island here, some people got 2 acres of land. They got no neighbors. You gotta go way down the road before you find neighbors. Almost a mile or so down the road before you find a neighbor. So that's people live. Some people live, the place is big, man. So there are many things you can see, there are many things you can learn. And the more all of us do things, all of us use similar things. Okay, right? Like the way we cook rice. All of us cook rice. But when you travel, there are different kind of rice. One type of rice. People prepare rice differently. Everybody may eat rice. They say, "Oh yeah, I'll eat rice," but the way they prepare their rice is different from the way we eat rice. Or the rice may be different from our kind of rice. They got long rice, they got short rice, they got choppy rice. Oh man. Like when I went to Morocco,
Mm-hmm.
the rice long. Almost
Mm.
like a plant. It's long and thin. I had
That
never seen rice.
rest. Okay.
That rice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I ordered the rice. They brought the rice. I look at it, I said, whoa, the rice was long. And now the short our rice, short rice. No, it's long and the way
Mm-hmm.
it's different. I could just eat the dry rice and then the way they fix it, it was nice. And in Arab country, we're not used to all the Arab things. So they brought my food and had all the Arab things. I just
Mm-hmm.
bought all the Arab things and I just ate the rice, man. I enjoyed the rice. The rice, I put nothing on it. I just sat and ate the whole bowl of rice just like that. Man. It was juicy. It had it was like oily. So it was good to
The
chew.
cook with butter. They cook it with butter.
Yeah, maybe butter or something else. Most people cook with butter. Yeah, especially on this side, people cook rice and things with butter. A lot of people do it, but people can mix other things too. But just the sheer idea of the rice being different, and when you travel, you see different rice too. When people bring the rice to you, they got different kind of rice, man. You hear rice, but then when you travel the world, it's different. And the way we do things, other people do the same thing, but they do it differently. Maybe it may be more efficient than ours. Like the way they peel the coconut, the palm, and the pineapple and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them do it come out on a cone, it come out on the stick. Different things. That's the whole idea of traveling and intermingling with people and trying to learn their culture. But you got to be careful too because a lot of cultures are intermingled with religion. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
culture and religion go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So because you see people doing something, and they're different from you. You got to find out whether that thing is religiously intermingled or intertwined with their culture. Okay? Because that's where you got to watch for your Christianity. Because you are held responsible for your own religious belief. You are held accountable for your own culture, practices, for your own everything. You are held accountable for it. So when you go into other cultures, don't just accept things people give you. If you don't know, ask. Because some things, like you see people come to Hawaii all the time. When they get off the ship, people come with the flower and put it over your head and say, welcome, welcome, and put it over your head. Sometimes you go to certain shrines, religious shrines in India and certain places. The people run up to you and say, oh, welcome, welcome, and they put that religious thing on your head to welcome you. You can't do that as a Christian. And this is something Liberian people need to know too. Sometimes when you travel to countries, people come to welcome you. They put things on you. They put flour on you. They put rings on you. They put things on you. You have to find out whether those things have religious implications, because some of them do. You see, and that way you got to watch some smart white people. Because we black people, we don't travel that much. The white people travel a lot, and we watch a lot of the movies, but you got to watch some of them. Some of them, when they go to these Buddhists, or some of them, when they're traveling through China and different places, when they come to these places where they welcome foreigners, but have religious connotations to them, like the Buddhist monks and monasteries and things like that. When you come there, they have people standing there to welcome you with flowers and different ornaments. Okay, you got to be careful as a Christian, as a Muslim. You got to be careful that the people religion, they're putting it on you to welcome you. That's not welcome shit. That religious thing. And if you don't know, you think, oh yeah, they welcome me. Or you see everybody coming from the ship, people, they come and put flower on your neck, you say, oh yeah. Your religion is being tampered with. That will be anybody put anything on you in a foreign land, you can ask them, is that religious? Is that part of your religion? As a Christian, you can't just go and put on things. It's your responsibility to know what you're putting on you. You can't do things because other people do it. It's not because of pride. People say, oh, I mean, I too pompous. No, your religion is secret. Other people will do things to thwart your religion. When you go to other country and they bring their religious ornament and put it on your neck to welcome you, you don't know what that is. You don't know what it will do to you. You don't know what kind of prayers they have said over those things. So when they put those religious ornament on you and you wear them thinking that you're being welcome, some of those things are thwarting your Christian beliefs, your Christian practices, your Christian whatever. So you got to be careful. I didn't know myself when we travel, because I go on cruises. When you're coming off the cruise ship in those Caribbean and Mexican country, people run up to you with flowers and you put it over your neck and things like that. So one day I was watching a show, and these women went to the Buddhist monk, to the monastery, and all these women coming, and the monks and things were giving them flowers and things. The people stopped and they asked and said, are those things religious? And the Buddhist man said, yes, these are things from the Lord, Buddha, and so on. And they said, no, we can't wear them. We are Christians. And they even refused to go in the place. You see, for us, we say, oh, those people are proud. No, they're not proud. They're their religion. You know, you got to guide and protect your Christian religion. We got to guide and protect our Christianity. Just other people got to guide and protect. Nothing wrong with walking in the temple of other religion to observe, to learn, and see what they do there. But you can't take their religious ornament for souvenir and things that you can't do that. Certain things you can't do that. Okay? And maybe if you just want to put it in a museum or something, you can do it. But why will you bring other people religious ornament in your house and you're not part of the religion? Why? You don't know what kind of spiritualism that object or that thing they gave you has undergone. You don't know it. You take it, you bring it in your house. When you look, things started changing in your house. Why? Because you can't see what on it, but that thing has been through prayers. It has been through rituals. So when people you go to travel to this country, do people do special things, all those things. So when guests come to the country, when they give you something, you can come back. You can follow their religion. It can influence your life. That way you got to be very careful as a traveler. You know, if you have religious belief, if you have strong religious belief, and you're traveling, you got to be very careful because every culture is linked to some kind of religion or superior belief. People don't have cultures without beliefs. For people to exist in the culture, that means they have been there over time. They have fought wars. They have enemies. They have survived in that area. How did they survive? What source did they depend on for their survival? What spiritualism? Every society believes in spiritualism. Don't mind one or two people saying, "Oh, I don't believe in nothing." Yeah, that one or two people, but the whole society believes. The whole society. Sam, you can leave if you want to go.
So
Okay.
I'm joining you.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I just don't want you to be sitting there not talking. But you got to understand,
Uh,
But these are things people got to understand. You know, everything has an and there are many people that tell us all of this in different ways. You go to a juju man, the man says everything has spiritualism in it. Everything has spiritualism. You go to the scientists. You go to Newton, Gavin. All these scientists, they tell you the same thing in a different way. What they tell you? For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. What does that mean? Anything you do, it comes back to you in another way. But they explain it in a scientific way. But it's in spiritualism. That the same thing people that say, "Oh man, when you do bad, it'll come back to you." That is the same thing.
mm-hmm.
Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. But the scientists explain it with numbers. We, the common people, explain it with spiritualism because that's all we know. But when you look at it from the scientific point of view, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. What goes around comes around.
Comes around.
The scientists say in a different way. Us common people say in a different way. But it's the same thing. Force, energy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that control the world. Spirits, demons, voodoo, juju. That's all energy. That's all energy. But when people learn how to harness that energy, that when it become ritual, voodoo, juju. You harness, you know how to harness certain energies.
Mm-hmm.
It's all energy, spirit, power, electricity, light, everything is energies. That was sometimes before spirit can manifest, the lights had to go off. You see the light flickering and going off because they need that energy to manifest. They can't manifest with all that energy. Everything around us is energy, light. So the scientists formulate formulas to explain that energy, how to harness it, how to make it work on a scientific basis. Okay, so they break it down to say for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Okay, that means everything we do on this side, there's a spiritual connotation to it, but they don't explain it in that spiritual term. We, the common people, explain it in that spiritual term, but that's the same energy. They explain the energy on a different level when you use numbers, and we explain the energy on a scientific level that you can't see on a spiritual level. That's the same energy. Why you think things can happen? We see it happening before. We can't understand it. There's spiritualism behind it, but those are forces of energy. Mathematics can work just like spiritualism. How you think these people build the bridges, crossing ocean and things like that? Huh? Have their big steel water or bridges suspended over the water and things like that. All of that is spiritualism, but that spiritualism being transformed into mathematics. You see, where you're transforming energy into physical energy, into physical particles. That's mathematics. It's a spiritualism and put it into numbers and put it into fixes. Things that transcend the knowledge of many people. There are some people say, oh, calculus hard. You got to learn calculus to do all of that. Physics hard. You got to learn physics to do all of that. Because those are abstract science. It comes from beyond, man. To build bridges and things like that. They're the same spiritualism we do, but we do it on a different level. We don't add the mathematics to it, but we try to harness energy through spiritualism. All of that is harnessing energy. This whole world functions on energy. And you can be blessed to harness it on the mathematical area side or on the spiritual side. It's the same aspect of controlling energy, learning how to manipulate energy. Because anything we do, even if you build a bridge, the suspension of the bridge, the weight of the bridge, the dynamics of the bridge, all of that keeps that bridge over that water. The mathematicians have to get together and know how to put those numbers together, or else that bridge will collapse. They got to know how to harness the energy. Everything is energy. Everything we deal with on this earth is to harness and control energy. So that's the fundamental thing of everything. Okay? When your brain is elevated, you use mathematics to deal with the unknown. For us poor people, we use spiritualism to control energy. But it's the same thing, learning how to control energy. Look at our world. Everything in this world is energy. Everything in this world is electricity, light. Even the light around us, how do we harness the light? It's electricity. So we exist in one world, but on different kind of planes. And all those planes we exist on strive to harvest the energy on this earth. You have the physical energy that comes through math and science and the elevation of the mind. And you have the spiritualism that harness energy through mysticism and spiritualism. I can't hear you, Sam. You talking?
Yeah, somebody distracted me, a child. I don't know, I muted myself.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I see your mouth moving.
No, sir.
Okay, but anyway,
Yeah.
Our class almost over, and there's no news so far yet.
Yeah, so we just awaiting this evening result, the second batch of result that will be announced by NEC. and Liberia is so quiet. Ron, actually, my first time seeing after elections, town so quiet.
Yeah.
But it's okay now, and we thank God for the peaceful election.
You fail to
You know.
realize that this is the fourth election we have had since Ellen Johnson Sirleaf came to power, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had, well, this is the fifth maybe. We had one that brought her to power. We had
First, second, third. This is fourth.
this is fifth, yeah. So this is fifth election in succession. We haven't broken the chain. We haven't had a rest. So this is the fourth election we have had
Mm-hmm.
in a real systematic form of leadership. So the more we have these kind of elections, the more our people become mature, the more things will settle down.
Mm-hmm.
Become
That's
more,
true.
they become more normalistic because we become used to it. We become used to having. We become used to the system, setting up our system, how we check to make sure the poor workers are working, that people not stuffing ballot boxes. All those things we learn it as we go on, and our population become mature. We become so mature. You see how we're quiet now. Nobody running around making noise. Everybody ready.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ready to settle down now and start their lives. Election finished now. We finished with election. So that's how it be. Everything has a season. So the more we do election, it will get better. It will get more fluid. Okay. The same thing with our governance. The more people begin to become educated about our laws, about procedure, how to do things the right way, not from the government, but from watching shows like ours and other shows. They learn things. They become wise. They begin to question things. They begin to know their rights. Our country will begin to change. Those are the things that change governance. Because when the more people know, the more people want to live better. The more people will question our leaders. Why are you living better than me? And you supposed to be serving me. How come you running all the best cars? And I'm not riding a good car too. That the same thing the people in America did. You see how America is now? Anybody can ride a good car. Because the people question the government officials. How you riding that car? I ain't got one. And I'm making more money than you. Huh? Because government officials not supposed to be millionaires. You don't go to government to be millionaires. You go to government to serve the people. So if you becoming a millionaire and most of us not millionaire, there's a problem in the system. There's a glitch. But anyway, Sam, conclude. Let's go. You got anything to say before you go?
Well, we want to pray for the better tomorrow after election, and let there be peace.
Tomorrow after election, we finish with election. Tomorrow what?
I'm saying the final result when it's announced, maybe Saturday or Sunday, our life must go on well. No problem. Liberia is okay.
Those
As you
people
say, Liberia is mature now.
better get competent. Those NEC people better get competent and do their damn jobs. Okay, this useless laziness better stop. Okay.
But in
Well,
fact, they got other war rooms from the political parties. They have all almost done. So I
yeah,
don't know why next is still delaying.
because they're getting free money and they want to chop it.
Mhm.
But all of this got to stop. Okay,
All
so
right.
I talk
Thank
to
you
you.
tomorrow. All right. Later.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's my correspondent in Liberia, Mr. Samuel Wickel. You know, it's disheartening, man. We gotta sit this long for the election result to come out for two people. You know, this was to have this thing in order already. But we hope it gets better. We hope it gets better. And my Liberian people, you see, the more we get used to electing our leaders, to our laws, to see that they are enforced effectively and efficiently, our lives get better. Situation in our country get better. Violence is non-existent. But we gotta learn it. We gotta learn it. Once you learn it and understand the process, things get better. Everything get better. The pool washing get better. The security get better. The whole process gets better. But we ourselves got to learn the process, got to be involved in it to make our country our country. For us to make Liberia for all of us, we got to involve ourselves in the participation of our government. We got to have a say in how Liberia is run. And to do that is through education. The National Election Commission alone cannot do that. It's the duty of all patriotic and loving Liberians to stand up and educate each other about the process. Forget about tribe. Forget about ethnicity. We are one people. Go in any village and teach. Open your village to Liberians. We are one people. When I want to come in your town, no juju. Don't intimidate me with juju. No welcoming. Tell your lords, your voodoo god, your zoos, we are one. The time for us to accept each other now is now. Okay? And we'll change. Our country will change overnight. All of us will be united as one. That our country, we want people. Just stop fighting each other with juju and all those kind of things. Tell your zoos, tell your shrines, welcome other Liberians. Okay? That's the way it should be. That's the right way. If we don't love and live together as one people, our country will die. We got to love each other. We don't have to speak the same dialect. We can speak English. All of us know Liberian people. When you talk, I know you. I see you, I know you. Even in the great America, I see Liberian, I know them. As soon as they open their mouth, they can talk all the Twi, all the Siri, I will know them. So the time for us to come together and change our country is now. Yes, it's now. We can look at all our faults. We can see anything we want to say to each other. But the time to end all the negativity, all the hatred, all the bitterness is now. We'll deal with it tomorrow too, okay? This is why we are here, to enlighten our people, to take us to the next level. It's not about tribe. It's about Liberia. Aluta. Continue. We'll talk again tomorrow. My class is done, my people. Let me get out of here. See you tomorrow. Take heed and govern yourself. Those people that don't listen, people at the NEC, you better wake them up. I'll see you tomorrow.